Right. Matt Lenihan, Boxing Social, in association with William Hill, Empire Fight Store, delighted to be joined by heavyweight David Adeleye. David, we're here first off, Joyce, Big Bang Zhang, in a division where not many fights where we want to see him get made. We're seeing this cracking fight, could be explosive. Everyone's saying it's going to win by stoppage. Not spoke to one person, I don't think, who thinks it'll go to points. What do you think as a heavyweight in this division? Who wins on Saturday and how?
I think Joyce wins late. But you know what, it could go to points. Zhang seems to be tough. So I wouldn't be surprised if it did go to points. But at the same time, I think Joyce is going to do it by stoppage.
Do you think, obviously, aside from yourself, we're just saying, is Joyce the trickiest fight for any of the champions in the division at the minute, do you think?
Depends on their style. I think it depends on their style.
Joyce Fury then?
Good fight. I've seen them both close up. I can kind of see their advantage. They're both big boys. That's a good fight. I mean, a lot of people will obviously edge towards Fury because he's been at that level, so...
Right, let's talk about the news the last sort of 24 hours. You and Fabio Wardley have had a little back and forth on Twitter. You came to his press conference and you were like, look, you've got to come over here. And you've both sort of been playing the part, and he's saying, who's the A side, I'm the A side. It's been announced that Frazer Clarke, the board have announced that fight for the British. Give me your initial reaction to the news and how you feel about that.
I'm alright, man. It is what it is. Like, there's other routes I can go down. But yeah, obviously, I'm not happy about it. I'm just a bit frustrated that I wanted to fight. But
Do you feel like you're getting overlooked a little bit? Obviously, you've sort of made moves to, I assume, to try and make this fight happen. You went over there, you sort of say you stuck it on him, but you went and you had a chat with him there.
Stuck it on him. He weren't on no smoke, man. He's an internet boy. That's the thing, man. He's on the internet. I come online, I say my little nonsense, and I keep it pushing. He just stays there. But it's all right, man. Everything I do, people bite at nowadays. I came over there. I said I'm the A side. Come on now. I know I ain't the A side, donut. What the hell? He's got the belt. You know what I mean? But I say silly things and people are running with it. He's been going on for over a week. I just say he's there. How's he do? Come on, man.
It's worked.
Me and my, do you know what I mean, though?
Everyone's been talking about it, hasn't they?
What I'm saying? Like, come on, when I meet my peoples around me, I laugh and like, yo. Like, I'll literally go out there, I'll say something and then they're going to run with it, so.
When you did approach him, obviously we saw the footage Matchroom put out. He was obviously just finished the press conference. What did you get from that conversation from Fabio? He's quite a laid-back character.
Yeah, he's a laid-back character. He's cool, don't get me wrong, he's cool, but I can tell he's done by like the hype around him. Do you see what I mean? He's not really on nothing like that, man. He's not built like that. I see it in him. He's like, I can tell, man, he weren't that boy, man. And he still ain't that boy.
What about his performance? Obviously, went against Coffee. A lot of people say it was an early stoppage. He wasn't throwing much back. Fabio was landing. In your opinion, what do you make of Fabio and the stoppage?
What do you think?
I assume it.
No, because I know you guys are always asking.
Right, I'll tell you my honest opinion. From ringside early, I thought maybe it could have gone on, but then I also thought he wasn't throwing back, so he's giving the referee a decision to make, and the referee did it. Not too many complaints, but I understand why maybe some people said maybe he could have left it go, but he wasn't throwing back. But that's just my opinion.
No, that's not bad. It's true, he wasn't throwing.
You've done that to me. I'm not about this opinion game.
No. He wasn't throwing back. It was a bit premature. I would have left it for a bit longer, but at the same time, like you said, you weren't throwing back. But performance-wise, it was pants. But look, man, I'm not going to start. This is what I'm saying. They talk about my performances. Fighters, that's just. I don't know how to explain it, man. I come from a different place, man.
Do you feel like you get critiqued more than these other people?
Yeah, of course I do, but they not talking that, you know what I mean? I'm not really like that. So when you ask me about their performances and whatnot, I talk, but it's not for me to be telling, what am I doing now? Telling the public, like, shouting out to the public, this guy did it. It don't matter, I don't mean none of that. Because realistically, my opinion don't really matter. If you think of it, then what they say about me don't really matter. About the performance, this and that. He listens to his coaches are going to give him their opinion. So what I say don't really matter. Whether he looks good, whether he looks bad, as a whole, don't really matter. It's
interesting for us and for the fans, though, I think, because you're a heavyweight in the division. You're linked with fighting with him. If you do fight him at some point, it's going to be a big fight and it'll be a good fight. So I think many people would like to know what you think. You might rate him as a fighter. You might think you might.
Can't wait.
Is there nothing about his game where obviously he's come from that background? You don't think?
He's a good boy. I don't rate him like in no aspect, like in nothing. I don't rate him. I just rate him. He's a good boy on the internet. He's good with it. But come on, man. Where I come from, man, the internet boys are always gonna be internet boys. So that's what it is.
All right, let's end it on this note. If you and Fabio Wardley provided what happens between Fabio and Frazer Clarke? let's answer that question. If them two are going to meet in the ring,
No, I'll be real. Like,
do you think you just
I don't
you're
like
a
doing
no, but it's your opinion. It's horse's mouth rather than people going, oh, he maybe said this. This is your words. So, Frazer Clarke, Fabio Wardley, you think you're a level above these guys, which I know you think you are. But what happens when them two meet?
I'm being real. I don't know. You know, I don't even know or care. Like, realistically, I don't really like. Obviously, I'm just looking at it like, look, man, I've been pro for what 3 years now. It's like, my son's been pro 12 months. He got a shot before me. But obviously, look, man, the decision was made, innit? It's just, I ain't really tripping. What happens between them two happens. Realistically, I don't know how to explain it, man. I don't really like. It is what I don't care. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's like when I'm walking now, I'm standing here right now. There's a fight over there. A lot of people went over there with their cameras to see what's going on. I stand over here. It's not me fighting. I don't care what's going on over there.
Who's the tougher fight for you, Fabio Wardley or Frazer Clarke?
Don't know.
I suppose it's the same as the question before that, isn't it?
Yeah. I actually don't know. But
if you and
Clarke, I like as a person. I think Clarke's cool, innit? If we had to fight, we'd fight. I think Clarke's cool though. He's not an internet boy like that, realistically.
If you and Fabio get in the ring, what happens? I heard you mention a little bit off camera, but what happens? You and Fabio, fight get made eventually. How do you win that fight?
I do him in. I'm not the one for the whole talking and that, but I really do him in.
Okay, David. Well, look, I appreciate your time. You're giving me more than I thought you would because I knew you didn't want to do a lot of interviews. And thanks for talking to Boxing Social. We look forward to seeing you back out regardless of who you're fighting next, and we'll catch up soon.
No doubt, man. No doubt.